We welcome you to Noche and Beyond here on 2K Sports. From the attire to the food, the players' jerseys, tonight a celebration of the Latin culture. And on tap tonight, it's the Houston Rockets going up against the Philadelphia 76ers. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony alongside, I'm Kevin Harlan at the table. And from the sidelines, it's our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. Chance now to take a look at some of the steal numbers over the scope of the last few months for Tyrese Maxey.
I feel like he hasn't been paying as much attention to the defensive aspect of the game as he needs to. His steals have dropped over the past few months, and he needs to get back some of that fire on D.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Kelly Oubre out there with George. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the two-guard spot. And for the Rockets, at the guard positions, Van Fleet and Green. Dylan Brooks out there with Tari Eason. And it's Şengün in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And teams getting geared up, Greg, for the stretch run. Does that give you extra motivation as a player?
Oh, yes. Seeing that finish line can really help you out down the stretch. As a player, ending the year strong is key, whether you're in the playoff race or in the lottery.
Now here's Brooks. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Van Vliet. Over George. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Here's Eason. Green passes to Brooks. George against Eason. Van Vliet outside. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
He may be undersized, but Van Fleet, boy, this man has fantastic touch around the rim.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. Outside, George. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. RJ, talk about a guy who can completely take over. Tyrese Maxey.
Oh, I love his energy. I love his focus. I love his love for the game. He is relentless. What's amazing is that there's still so much upside there, Kevin.
Free throw good, Maxey. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
No good on the second free throw. Hey, Greg, where do you think the Rockets are the strongest in their play?
I'd say on the glass. They generally do a good job crashing the boards and going for loose balls. They really value every possession.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Outside, George. Pass to Grimes. Takes the three. And George is good for 3.
And you love the way that PG can get you a bucket on and off the ball. That versatility speaks volumes.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. And he can't answer back the three-pointer offline. Van Vliet's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. It's stolen by Green. From the arc. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
Here's Grimes. 35 points for him last game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
And I love what he's been able to do on the glass, securing some extra possessions for his team.
Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Maxey. George passes to Maxey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Brooks. Maxey, no good.
and not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Maxey passes to Oubre. Drummond sets the screen for Oubre. He takes it in. Maxey against Van Vliet. A floater, and that one's good.
Maxey just completely disregarding the defense because he can.
Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Ime Udoka.
He thinks Tyrese Maxey is a guy they have to watch. He said he reads the floor well and understands situational basketball. Defensively, it's tough to speed him up or slow him down. He really plays at his own pace. Guys?
Thank you, David.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
On the wing, Green. He's covered by Maxey. Green passes to Van Vliet. Green kicks to Brooks. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Van Vliet, not the same scorer he once was, Richard, but he has improved his playmaking.
And that's the adjustment that Van Vliet needed to make. The scoring doesn't always have to be there for him. But if he can set up, facilitate, and be a game manager, he'll find a large role.
Free throw good, Van Vliet. Greg, what's the key thing Fred Van Vliet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence, Kevin. The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for success.
And so Van Vliet nails both of them. And while Embiid was on record praising the importance of continuity, I don't know that, Richard, the 76ers front office felt the same way.
Oh, yeah. What you say out loud versus your actions can be very, very different in this game. When you have a chance to go big game hunting, you do. The goal was to bring in some help for Embiid and Maxey, and they accomplished it.
Here's Van Vliet. After the made shot from Andre Drummond, and that one's good. Green.
For Jalen Green to be an all-star level guy, he's got to knock down those threes.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. You take a look at the 76ers. It hasn't been a great season for them. We may see some changes in the offseason.
And for Philadelphia, they have been one of the major surprises in the NBA this season. Unfortunately, for the wrong reasons.
And we keep waiting for them to turn it around. And waiting, and waiting. And at this point in time, I'm just going to say it's probably not going to happen.
Now, here's George. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Drummond finds George. Back to Drummond. That falls. Nice feed that time from George.
The assist.
George has got 3 assists tonight.
Putting his power on full display there. Drummond's teammates trust him to make those plays down low.
There's Green with the 3. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Grimes, guarded by Green. Here's George. It's rebounded by Şengün. Houston's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Eason gets a wide-open look. Cans it from downtown.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Here's Grimes. Still yet to score. Drummond with a screen on Van Vliet. Down low. And Drummond throws it down.
When you defend Maxey in that action, you want to get the ball out of his hands, but Tyrese makes them pay.
Van Vliet against Maxey. Green with a screen on Maxey. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. It's hauled in by Paul George.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence. And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Now here's Brooks. After the miss from Tyrese Maxey. To the inside. Here's Green. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. And it's 7 points for Jalen Green.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Drummond with a screen on Van Vliet. Here's Maxey. They get it again. Over to the left wing. Shot by Grimes. No good. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for Houston. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, and that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
They were hustling to get in front of every play they could, always getting a hand in the shooter's face.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Yeah, it's good to see him with his free throw percentage up over 80.
Checked in for the Rockets. The 76ers also with a sub. Yabusele, he's checked in for Oubre. And that one misses.
And George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
For Houston, they've gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Smith with the basket on the assist from Van Vliet.
And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's adept at knowing how to finish in traffic.
Maxey looking it over. And here's George for three. It dropped for his third basket. He's missed only one shot. Here's Van Vliet. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Now a look at the stats for Tyrese Maxey.
And he's gone dry over the past 10 games, guys. His scoring is way down, and he can't seem to fight his way out of the slump. He better get it going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
Eason finds Brooks. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on George. You talk about reputations, RJ. Few have one like Dillon Brooks.
I'll give it to this man. He is fearless. He doesn't care if it's Steph, LeBron, his mom, whoever. Dillon is trying to get in their heads. You want guys like that on your side.
And that one falls for Brooks. RJ, the Rockets don't just have young talent. They have elite young talent.
Yeah, you can have all the high draft picks in the world. That doesn't mean you're going to hit on the right guys. But Houston, they certainly have.
And both free throws good for Brooks. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Van Vliet passes to Smith. They kick it out to Green from deep. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Green's got 10.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Pass to Grimes. Here's Yabusele. Outside, George. Shot clock at 6. Drummond sets the screen for George. From the top of the key, it's rebounded by Houston.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Brooks, the pass to Eason. And the shot is good. And now a 6-point Rocket lead.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
Brooks against George. Drummond sets the screen for George to the middle to end the run. And there's the nice layup by Drummond. 8 points for him.
And how about the movement there by Drummond off that pick and roll, getting himself to a great spot there for the finish.
Now here's Green. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Orlando.
He's more than chipped in on the glass as well. Just a tremendous effort last time out.
Here's Green. 4-point game. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Pass to Yabusele. George, that's a 2-pointer. Green with the rebound. Houston leading by 6. Smith sets the pick for Green. Drills the 3-pointer.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
And so here is Philadelphia. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. Yeah, it was rough.
Offensive rebound. Drummond dishes to George. Here's Grimes. He's covered by Eason. And it's in there.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
1:09 left here in the first quarter. Outside, Green. Back to Van Vliet. Into the lane. It's hauled in by Paul George.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
It's good. And now just a 5-point Rocket lead.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
To the paint. It's tipped. And now Philadelphia on the break. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Here's Eason. He's got 5. And some nice passing there by Houston. Green, no luck. The 76ers trail by 3. Outside, Maxey. That ball's nice feed that time from George. George has got 6 assists here tonight. And here is Van Vliet. Fires the 3. And no good on the last second attempt this time. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Rockets ahead. They lead by 1. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Buenas noches, basketball fans. It's Latin night here on 2K Sports. You might have noticed the custom jerseys worn by the players. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, we've got Walker, Kelly Oubre out there with Edwards. Then it's Butler, and it's Yabusele in its center.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And his average at the line stands at about 79% right now, so solid numbers in that department.
For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
Now here's Edwards. Outside Butler. Back to Edwards. Free throw line jump shot. Rockets with the rebound.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. We have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him. And we have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin? Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you. Here's Walker, following the score by Houston. And here's what the Rockets' schedule looks like. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Kevin Durant and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Friday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks.
And for that game against Chicago, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
And he makes the first. And so Walker nails both of them.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Holiday against Butler. Here's Smith. Oubre pulls it in. The 76ers lead. Walker taking his time here. Butler passes to Yabusele. Back to Butler. Going inside. Banked in off the glass. Butler's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Şengün with the screen for Whitmore. Pass to Tate. Screen by Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Holiday. Şengün trying to free himself up. That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Holiday. Butler against Holiday. Here's Yabusele. Edwards passes to Oubre. Holiday against Butler. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Şengün.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
And Alperon Şengün continues to prove himself, RJ, as one of the game's most promising big men.
Oh, a lot of it is because of his passing ability, Kevin. Shades of Nikola Jokic out there. Having a big man who can distribute like Şengün is a real luxury.
Pass to Butler. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Butler against Holiday. Pass to Şengün. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Şengün's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's a new school versatile big, but Şengün wants the ball inside. That's where he does his best damage.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. So for the Rockets, Tari Eason's checked in for Jayshawn Tate. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Aaron Holiday. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Walker's shot is off. Rockets trail. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Outside, Edwards. Edwards. And it's Van Vliet with the rebound. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Eason. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Pass to Eason. Back to Van Vliet. Inside. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Punishing the rim right there. Şengün.
Butler against Van Vliet. Shots good by Butler. Butler's got the lead up to 4 now for Philadelphia. The Rockets have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Bounce pass from Whitmore. Driving inside. Shot by Eason, no good. The 76ers leading by 4. Edwards dishes to Butler. Back to Edwards. Outside Butler. For the 3. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Şengün. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 4 assists in the game. The 76ers have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. There's a screen. Unloads from 9. The kick outside to Butler. That doesn't go either for Butler. Rockets shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Whitmore finds Eason. Smith right side. Smith drawn the double team. Pass to Whitmore. Van Vliet wide open. Nailed from three-point land. Van Vliet's got 7 points in the game.
Set him up properly. Van Vliet will knock that down.
GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for the Rockets. Green comes in for Cam Whitmore. Here's Grimes. He has yet to score. Pass to Maxey. Drummond with a screen on Van Vliet. Cranes the three-pointer. And the 76ers lead by 2.
From three-point land, few guys in this league are better than Maxey. You have to run him off that line.
Outside, Green. Şengün with the screen for Green. Offline with his 3. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Here's Maxey. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
This is why so many, including myself, are excited about Maxey's future, showing how phenomenal of a scorer he can be.
Now, here's Şengün. 14 points from him the last game against Orlando.
And he was also went to town on the glass, imposed his will, chasing down misses all game long.
Maxey passes to Drummond. Drummond with a screen on Van Vliet. Maxey, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Van Vliet outside. Back to Green. Clock at 6. Back to Van Vliet. Over Maxey. Van Vliet can't get it to go. The 76ers have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. Grimes passes to Drummond. Here's Yabusele. He's covered by Eason. Here's Grimes. Pass to Yabusele. And the three ball is good. Yabusele's got the lead up to 5 now for Philadelphia.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Şengün with a screen on Maxey. For 3, Van Vliet, and he's good on the 3-ball. Van Vliet's got 6 points in the quarter.
A terrific response. Van Vliet not allowing the opposition to get the upper hand in that exchange.
76ers moving the ball around. Pass to George. Launches it. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
That last 3 must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arc with a purpose and fires off his answer.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Checked in for the Rockets. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Oubre's checked in. Smith finds Van Vliet. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Now a chance to see the numbers for George. Some impressive play from him over the last month. He's averaging 14 points a game, just over 2 steals and 5 rebounds. But you look at all that, and really it doesn't give you the entire picture of his impact defensively.
Just in general, numbers don't tell the whole story with defense. Guys like him, you have to watch to understand his impact. When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Outside, Green. And now Maxey pushing it up, and no one back there to stop him.
Wheeling that ball in. Tyrese Maxey has a nose for points.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Free throw good, Maxey.
A natural scorer who plays with a lot of energy. Maxey, he's going to have a long career.
Pass to Eason. Off the run. Not as good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Green.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Now here's Drummond. 8 points for him. Drains it from beyond the arc. Maxey's got 20 points.
Watch out when Maxey finds his groove like this. He'll just keep coming at you and at you.
Van Vliet kicks to Brooks. 1:12 left here in the second. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. With a break in the action, let's take a peek at the real stats, real scores from the real NBA and the top rebounding teams in the league this season. The Rockets, number 1.
They are tenacious when it comes to attacking the backboard. Physical, smart, and determined. No surprise to see them at the top of the ranking.
And that one falls for Brooks.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
Steven Adams, he's checked in for Smith. And both free throws good for Brooks. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. It'll be the third game of this 3-game road trip. Drummond in the post. Adams on him. Pass to Grimes. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Jalen Green.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the
This is his first free throw of the game.
Quentin Grimes, 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. The second free throw, good. Rockets trail by 10. Pass to Eason. Back to Van Vliet. Houston moving it around. And Adams kicks to Green. Van Vliet outside. 6 to shoot. Kick out to Adams. Here's Eason. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Eason's got 8 points.
A skilled facilitator. Van Vliet rewards the open guys with the ball.
Now George. 13 points in the game. For 3. Second shot opportunity. And he got that one up in time, but that'll do it for the first half. 76ers lead by 7. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Andre, big first half, a lot of energy. What are you guys doing differently tonight?
With active hands on the defensive end and really got us all hyped up. And, it translates to the offensive end as well, too. So, we're looking real good right now. We just got to put it together in the second half, too.
Transition really working well for you in the first half, Andre. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
Bunch of road games coming up. This could be a good challenge for them.
Yeah, it could bond these guys together, help team chemistry. Depends on what these guys are made of. And circling back to the first half of our game, Paul George had his fingerprints all over it.
Talk about stretching the floor. Great percentage from deep. You have to guard him out there. That provides spacing for this team.
And it opens things up for everyone else. Those driving lanes are just big when he's there.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You look at Tyrese Maxey in this one, guys. He has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
The 76ers leading by 7. Running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. Tari Eason is out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's Van Vliet in at the guard position. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Tyrese Maxey has stepped up into a starring role with the 76ers. He says these guys have the ultimate confidence in him, all the way from the organization down to the players. So I can just go out there and be aggressive, play my game, even through mistakes. It's all part of extraordinary growth for the guard. Kevin?
Yeah, thanks. He is rewarding their faith. And I love his statement on growth. He's always looking to expand. And that one's good, George.
A ferocious player in transition. George takes full advantage of the fast break when given the opportunity.
Now, here's Green. And it's Green with the jam.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
So it's Philadelphia now, following the score by Houston. And it's George missing. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Grimes. No good on the three. Gets trailed by 7. Green kicks to Van Vliet. Pass to Şengün. Here's Eason. A three-pointer is right on target. Eason's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Maxey passes to Oubre. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Checking out the numbers for Jalen Green. Over the last 10 games or so, he's really shown up. He's averaging 19 points per game, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And he does so much for this team, but it starts with the way he leads the offense.
And he's willing to take on the scoring load. And look, he is more than capable of delivering.
Houston on D, trailing by 4. Shot clock at 6. Van Vliet against Maxey. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Maxey's got 24 points.
I'll tell you, when Maxey gets into his rhythm, he can go all night long.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's great. When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Down low, here's Grimes. The Rockets pull it in. It's Brooks on the wing, defended by George. Şengün kicks to Green. This one for 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Drummond's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Here's Grimes. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Another miss by Houston. The 76ers leading by 8. And the layup falls. Grimes has got 5.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Now here's Brooks. He has 6. And Green gets it to go.
He can get it down off the dribble or off the catch. Green is just a flat-out shooter.
Maxey passes to George. Back to Maxey. From down in the low post, it goes. 26 points for Tyrese Maxey.
Beautiful touch around the rim. Soft lay-in with the underhand finger roll.
Brooks against George. Pass to Eason. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Philadelphia's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Oh, my goodness, the slam!
Oh, the electric Tyrese Maxey.
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Rockets trail by 8. Pass to Eason. Now here's Brooks. Van Vliet looking around. High arcing shot. A shot off that time. Some solid defense from Maxey. And it's Oubre off the drive, and it goes down 2 points. Oubre's got his second basket.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Van Vliet finds Şengün. Now here's Brooks, defended by George. Brooks, the pass to Şengün. Rebound Andre Drummond.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Maxey on the wing, covered by Van Vliet. Maxey against Van Vliet. And that one's good, Maxey. Maxey's got the lead up to 12 now for Philadelphia.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Back to Green. Fires the 3. The Rockets with another miss. And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. A nice shot by George. George has got 4 points this quarter.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Outside, Green. Pass to Eason. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Brooks has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. George dishes to Drummond. And here's Maxey. And he banks in the layup. Maxey's got 32 points in the game.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Van Vliet finds Green. A 3-ball. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Drummond's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. George passes to Oubre. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Philadelphia.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
Free throw, good, Oubre. So, Greg, you played the point. In create a player, if you had to pick a different position to play, Which would it be?
Ooh, good question, Kevin. Probably small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody.
And both free throws good for Oubre. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Rockets. 15-point game. Pass to Eason. Back to Van Vliet. And he finishes nicely on the layup. That's 12 points for Fred Van Vliet.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Back to Butler. And here's George for three. Sinks the triple. George has got 7 now in this quarter.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 12. Clock at 6. Smith the pass to Eason. A deep three from Van Vliet. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
That one goes. Count it.
And it's really hard to knock George off his balance. He's just so long and strong. Nice take there.
Smith outside. Pass to Eason. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
76% on the season from the foul line.
And the Rockets making a change here. Tate's checked in. That one misses for Eason. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 17-7 run. Edwards kicks to George. Count that one. George has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Smith outside. Pass to Green. And some nice passing there by Houston. Smith with a screen on it. Green, no luck.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
The 76ers have shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11.
Shooting for Philadelphia. Bona taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Houston making a switch here. Whitmore's checked in. And so he makes both from the line.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Rockets trail by 20. Smith sets the pick for Green. And the 3 off target.
The one thing he and his coach have in common, they'll both have nightmares about this quarter. Yikes.
And it goes on a bounce. That one is off Smith. And here on the 2K leaderboard are the teams with the quickest hands in the league. Fourth, the 76ers.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
Steven Adams, he's checked in for the Rockets. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Walker's checked in. Outside Butler. To the inside. 6 on the shot clock. Nice shot by Yabusele.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Whitmore with it, guarded by Walker. Smith with a screen on Walker. Whitmore, solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
1:19 left in the third quarter of the game. Butler with the ball. He's got 9. Over Green. Offline from the top of the key.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
They swipe it. Edwards against Tate. Edwards dishes to Butler. Three-pointer. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Butler against Green. Over Butler. And it's Houston with another.
Coach has to be pleased with what Green is doing out there, playing with a ton of energy on the offensive end.
Now, here's Walker. Tight defense on him. Here's the screen to the middle. Here's Bona. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
Well, I guess we can give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Tyrese Maxey. He's been the guy making things happen for the 76ers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll return shortly. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Yabusele, Butler out there with Lonnie Walker. Then there's Edwards. And it's Bona in at the 5 spot. Philadelphia leading by 19. Edwards with the screen for Butler. Takes a 3. Rockets with the rebound. Here's Tate. Here's Whitmore. No good from outside. Edwards against Tate. Edwards passes to Butler. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Whitmore's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
This is what I love about Whitmore, his fearless attitude and that ability to draw foul.
For Houston, Whitmore taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Whitmore. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. They lead by 17.
Houston foul. Aaron Holiday. Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the 76ers, Jared Butler taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And Holiday kicks to Şengün. Back to Holiday. Pass to Smith. Houston moving it around. Shot clock at 6. Whitmore finds Şengün. And it's Bona with the rebound. The 76ers leading by 19 points. And here's Walker. Whitmore defending. Here's Yabusele. Here's Bona. Outside Butler. And they double up Butler. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. No good from Yabusele. Rockets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. And Whitmore throws it down.
And when he gets downhill, Whitmore is a force.
Philadelphia's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Edwards against Tate. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Aaron Holiday. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Hood Schifino's checked in. Here is Edwards. Butler feeling it out a bit. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Hood Schifino. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists tonight. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. VanVleet kicks to Şengün. We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. It's nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity. Always a plus.
6 to shoot. Butler passes to Yabusele, and he goes in for the dunk.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Butler against VanVleet. The 3. It's good from long range.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Edwards, a screen on VanVleet. That's a 2 from Butler. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Whitmore's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to VanVleet. Smith sets the pick for VanVleet. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
Butler against VanVleet. Yabusele kicks to Edwards. Here's Yabusele. Here's Hood Schifino. 3-pointer, Butler. It's rebounded by Houston. Whitmore's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Smith with a screen on Butler. Inside. And then Smith with the dunk.
And Smith is just so impressive, especially when he's working in that screen and roll.
Here's Hood Schifino. Whitmore defending. Here's Butler driving to the basket. And the layup's good off the glass. Butler's got 4 points now in the quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Pass to Hood Schifino.
I got ball. Screen coming.
To the inside. Bona, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
Butler against Van Vliet. Richard, who do you think is the most impactful player right now in the NBA?
I stand by this. As long as LeBron James is wearing an NBA uniform, he is first, second, and third. The ratings say that. The money says that. As long as he is playing, he will be the most impactful player in the NBA.
And that one's good by Butler.
Those mid-range looks will be there for him. Nice work to capitalize.
Van Vliet against Butler. Fires from deep. Good on the three-point shot. Van Vliet's got 20.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
Outside Butler. Out to the wing. Here's Yabusele. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Whitmore's got 7 rebounds in the game. And Hood Schifino pulls it down. The 76ers leading by 18. Down low. Here's Edwards. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Philadelphia. Edwards. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good for the Rockets. Tari Eason's checked in for Smith. Brooks comes in for Tate. And it's Green in for Whitmore. And Edwards drops them both. Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Pass to Grimes. Now here's Drummond. Now Edwards. Brooks covering. And here's Oubre. The 76ers with another miss. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Over in the corner, Green. Shot from the wing. And Houston again with the bucket.
This is a smart play by Green, getting some help with the screen instead of trying to do it all by yourself.
Pass to Grimes. Now here's Drummond. Outside Edwards. Now Oubre. 5 on the clock. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Rockets trail by 16. Brooks outside. They kick it out to Green from downtown. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Brooks has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Philadelphia's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. It's Drummond, high post. Maxey on the wing. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Dylan Brooks.
And Maxey keeps defenders guessing, which is why they sometimes overcommit like this.
Maxey taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
The thing you love about Maxey is that he always has a smile when he's out there. He's enjoying himself, and he embraces the challenge that the game presents.
Paul George is checked in for the 76ers. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Here's Drummond. Over Şengün. Count it, good. Great game for him, double-double now. 10 points and 22 rebounds. Brooks outside. To the paint, Oubre with the steal. Van Vliet against Maxey. Here's Drummond. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I think of Andre Drummond as a big man's big man. He's a steadfast presence in the paint who really focuses on owning the backboard and attacking the rim.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good. So we can't get either to fall. It's trailed by 16. Van Vliet with it. Maxey covering. Here's Green, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for 1 more at the line.
What's new? Green takes the hit, completes the play, goes to the line looking for 1 more.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for 1. Chandler Green.
Now, here's Maxey. And here's George. Outside, Maxey. Clock at 4. Shoots over Van Vliet. Maxey, no good. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Pass to Şengün. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. Floats one up. And no good. Philadelphia leading by 13. Oubre outside. Outside, George. Maxey with it. Covered by Van Vliet. Back to Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the 76ers.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
And listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to to win the game.
You can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And after dropping game one in this matchup, they managed to take the second of a 3-game season series. No question, that's a morale booster.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Tyrese Maxey.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Here's Eason. Brooks with no one around. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. 34 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Oubre outside. Pass to Drummond. To the middle, trying to find Brooks. He's got it now. Van Vliet left side. Here's Green, covered by Oubre. And Green slams it in.
That's what they want Van Vliet to be, the floor general, creating for all of these talented young players.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. PG, congratulations coming into the game. What was the focal point?
Defense. I mean, we still allowed too many points. We got to get better on defense. That was the emphasis coming into today. Defense. It's an area we got to improve. But tonight, our offense got us over the hump.
Any way you get the dub is the good way, so congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. And so for Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for tuning in to watch the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Tyrese Maxey.